Hello, welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to explain about some small PySpark queries, some examples. I'll give some examples for PySpark queries, how to write PySpark queries in Colab environment. So see some examples. Open the Colab. So first, before that, we want to importing a Spark session. Spark session is the entry point for working with a PySpark programming. So first, we must be importing a Spark session from PySpark.SQL import Spark session. So this is the Spark session importing from SQL. After that, we are creating a Spark session. So how to build or create a Spark session? Then Spark equal to Spark session dot builder dot app name. So Spark equal to Spark session dot builder dot app name. Then application name, we will give the whatever name like a examples queries. I have chosen this name examples queries. After to get or create method used to creating a new Spark session or taking existing one if already there. So this is the building a Spark session with the name of the application. And after that, so now the ready for work with Apache Spark. But now we want to give the data. How data? So data must be given to the list of values in the Python list. So data equal to number of tuples are there in the data, like employee number, employee name, job, department name, gender, age, salary. So these are the 7 attributes, 7 fields are there, but first we should supply the data. So 101 employee number, name of the employee, job engineer, and department name engineering, and gender male, then age, salary. Like that, this is the sample data created. After data creation, next we are creating a data frame. Because in the PySpark mainly data frame is the main operation. We want to process the data through data frame. Actually, data frame is a tabular representation. Data will be arranged in rows and columns. It is like a Excel file or like a SQL table. So how to create a data frame in the PySpark environment? So df variable name data frame df equal to the syntax spark dot create data frame. Create data frame. So this is the method used to creating a data frame with the arguments. Where is the data? We already created small data in the data variable. And next we must supply the column names also. So data comma list of column names EMPNO, E name, job, DPT name, gender, age, salary, like that. So data frame is created. After that, we are display this data frame. The syntax df.show. This df.show is called action. So we will calling this function used to display the data frame. Now I am running this query through this symbol. So this is a Colab environment. Now see the results. Employee number, name, job, department name, gender, age, salary. This is the sample data. Then based on this data, we want to write a small queries for understanding this PySpark. So first one is the select statement. First one is the select statement. Like SQL query, we are using the select from where. But here, data frame name, our result storing the DF data frame, and select statement, select, then list of columns we want. So present this query, we want to display the employee name, salary. So how to display like a query df dot select employee name, first column, comma, second column, salary. Then immediately we are storing temporarily this result also storing another variable, or immediately we will apply the show action, it can show the results. So now run the query. Yes, results are e-name, salary. So this is the one of the selecting a tuples, selecting a columns with column names. Or one more option, df dot select. On every column must be data frame name with column. So this also option. We directly use the column name or data frame name dot column name. So df dot select, same query with slight modification, df dot ename, comma, df dot salary dot show. This is the one more alternative. So we are directly use select column name or select df dot column name, then run the results. Same result will come it. Yes, here also ename salary was displayed. But now one more alternative, like a pandas selection method. df dot select df, then subscript, we must mention the column name. df with the select statement of every column, df ename subscript to single quote, comma, one more column, df, then job. So now we want to display the employee names and job. So we want to display the query with employee name and job. So how to selecting with pandas data frame selection, df our results like from df dot select, then which column name, then df subscript column name ename, comma, df subscript job, then immediately show the results. Show. Now run the query, we can see it here. So this is the ename job. We are only retrieving employee name and job. So one more function, one more alternative, call function. Call function with the column name. df dot select, but instead of df, we use call, then column name. So, but this call function, we must be importing it. So from PySpark.SQL.functions, import call. So this is used for selecting a column. Same query, df.select, but now using keyword col column name. Which column we want? Col column name, ename, comma, col column name, age. Now we will take, now we have taken the ename, age, display the employee name and age with call option, call column name, comma, call column name. So we are selected columns employee name, age. So same means what is the, this is the also one technique. Yes, employee, display the employee name, age. So select statements, we should go to the, these methods are there. One is a directly df dot select column names, or df dot select with column names df dot column name, and one more df dot subscript, you must give the column name. Or last one is the call function, call column name. So any one method, we will retrieving the data of the whatever the column required. So this is the simple example for retrieving the values from the table. So are here data frame, not table, here data frame. So first Spark session are created. After that, then immediately data will be created. Then data frame is created. After data frame is created, once data is ready there, we should apply the number of transformations like select, filter, group by, and actions show is the action, show, count, or take also actions are there. We will show one by one also. So this is the simple example for selecting a column names. Next one is the filter. It is like a conditional. So I want to only display the names of employees, display details of all employees whose salary above 40,000. So we want to display the all employee data with salary greater than 40,000. How to select? Now taking the filter command, but filter used conditional expression. So data, our results df dot filter. Then which column we are applying? What is the condition? Salary column greater than 40,000. But how to select data frame column? df dot salary. Data df dot filter. Filter is the conditional expression. Then which column? df dot salary or call salary or whatever directly taking off. Any selection methods. So df salary greater than 40. Then show this one. Show the results. Then execute the query. Now query will be executed. Yes. So only two records are there. Above 40,000, only two records are there. So above 40, 52,000, one more 58,000. So these are the a filter command, how to apply the filter command. And take one more example. So df dot now we want to display the names of employees whose age above 40. We want to display the employee details with age greater than 40. So then syntax df dot filter, which column? df dot age greater than 40 dot show. So this is the simple example for filtering the data to display the employee data whose age above 40. What is the syntax? df dot filter, which column? df dot age greater than 40. Then see the results execution. To execute this query, results like this. So these are the results. Employee above 40, 53, 48, 49, 55 the ages are displayed. Now I want to only display the employee details who are males. I want display the male employees. How to display? But which column? So syntax df dot filter and what is the column name? Then gender. df dot gender equal to m. We are using only muf, male, female like that. So df dot filter, the condition df dot gender equal to m, then show. So now we want to display the employee details whose are males. Yes, 4 records are matched for this condition like that. And one more filter command, you want display employees who are working as an analyst. So we want to retrieve the data only who are employees, the employee details who are working as an analyst. So how to write? df dot filter, common syntax df dot filter, then which column? Now job, df dot job equal to analyst, then dot show. So whatever the value must be compulsory, you must give the quotation mark. That is the syntax, otherwise error will come. So df dot filter, then job equal to analyst, then show the results. Now execute the query execute this result. Now only one person is there, Kumaru, then analyst in the department of finance, and age 48, salary 38,000. Now we want to show the females also. Display the retrieve the employees with gender equal to female. So same syntax df dot filter, then column name df dot gender equal to f, then show the results. Show the results. So only female records are retrieved. Now we want to display the employees who are working as a manager. So now what is the query? df dot filter, then column name job, job equal df dot. So df dot job equal to manager dot show. Now see the results. So only one person is there, Raju, and manager, engineering department, male, age 55, 58,000 salary. So like that we have apply the filter command. Now you apply the display the employees whose salary less than 40,000. df dot filter, df dot salary less than 40, this one. So like that, these are the simply filter command as well as select command used to writing a queries in a big data processing using the PySpark data. PySpark data with data frame is created. Now we will extending this queries to the group by function or aggregated values. So I want to only grouping the data, we want to count the number of males and females are there. So number of employees are working, males, and you want to display the total number of males to females of employees. So how is there then group by function is the good example because of group by column name. Within the column, how many types of data is there? Group that one. Data frame dot group by gender column and two unique values are there, male, female. That's why unique values are find out it. After that, then apply the aggregate function, count function, counting of number of records for a different category wise, gender wise. Now see it, females 2 and males are 4. Now we will run the query. Yes, gender F2, M4. So this is the very, very important for group by function. Data frame dot group by column name. After that, what is the group by? It can finding a unique values of the column. Then next further apply the aggregator function like a count, total number of count for gender wise. Now I want to apply the query job wise employees. We want to grouping the data into job wise. Now how this applies? df dot group by job, the column name previously grouping into the gender, but now we are applying to the job column and count function. Then run this one. So simply job and count. So analyst one, clerk 2 persons are there, engineer one, only clerks only 2 persons are there in this data. Now I want to finding the department wise count. Department wise count. How to say taking, so to finding the number of employees of the in the organization for department wise. Number of employees are there for each department. So how apply the df dot group by, then column name dpt name, then apply the count function. Then see it here. Department name engineering 2 persons, finance 1 person, marketing 2, finance. Finance, the spelling is different. That's why finance is the spelling. That's why unique records are there. Unique records. 4 unique records are there in the department. 4 types of departments are there in this one. So this group by function very, very important for filtering the data, arrange the data into a group wise. Now you want to group into the age wise. So df dot group by age, then further by the count. Age wise data. So all 111 only individual ages are there group wise. And one more called group by salary also. We can see the group by salary count. And not only single column, grouping into a more than one column also. we want to group the employees job as well as gender. So what jobs are doing by gender wise? So df dot group by gender, one column, job. So two columns are grouped. So two different columns finding unique values. Gender, how many unique values are there, and job, how many persons are there, and counting that. So I will show these results. So here male engineer 1, male analyst 1, female clerk 1, then salesperson 1, like female, like that. So gender wise, job wise categorization using this one also. And next, genders and department wise, how many gender wise department are working, like a, so one more column name you can see it here. So like group by df dot group by gender department name count dot show. So simply show this one results. Yes, female marketing 2 people, male engineering 2, male finance 1 people, male finance 1 people. So this is the group by function used for more than one field or more than one column. Now we can taking the, in addition, not only for this count function, we are apply the group by department sum of salaries. We want to calculate the total sum of salaries by the every department. How this one, we can consider the group by, but aggregate function taking this one. df dot group by dep name, then apply the group the department to, and apply the not count the total candidates. But now sum function means which column? Salary. Sum is the aggregate function, but which column? Salary. Group by department name, then sum function, salary column, then see the results. So department engineering total salaries, finance salaries, like that. So we are calculating the total salaries pending by the organization and the department wise. This one. And one more query, you want to write the query group by job and as well as job wise salary. Group by job and apply the aggregated sum function salary dot show. You can see the group by job and salary, like that. Or one more, we want to group by gender and some salary. Group wise male total salaries, female salaries, like that. We can be see the df dot group by gender and some function applies salary. So this is the group by, like that. Or I want to finding the maximum salary by a gender wise. So df dot group by gender, then apply the aggregate function max, which column? Salary. So maximum, display the maximum salary for gender wise. How this one? df dot group by column name gender unique values, then further apply the aggregate maximum, which column? Salary. You can run this query. So male 25,000, female 25,000 maximum salary, male 58,000 maximum salary. Same taking the minimum salary. So df dot group by gender minimum salary, min aggregate function minimum salary. Then female 20,000, male 32,000 is the minimum salary. Or even though you are applied to the average salary by gender wise. So what is the average salary by gender wise? Group by gender average. Apply the aggregate function average salary and show it. What is the average salary of a female? Male applies. So and also apply to the one more way to the group by function with aggregate function, direct taking the apply the aggregate function with column name, or otherwise like a dictionary method also we must be applies. This is also option. df dot group by gender, then apply the aggregate function column name salary, but which function? Sum. So this is the, if more than one value is there, you will prefer this AGG method. So df dot group by column name gender, then apply the aggregate function AGG, then dictionary method, which column? Salary is the column name, which aggregate function? Sum functions. So this is the query, you can see it here, like aggregate function. So gender aggregate salary, sum of the salary, all male salaries, all female salaries, like that. Then group by department wise maximum salary. So we are counting the department wise. So df dot group by dep name, then aggregate salary for the maximum salary, department wise maximum salary. We can find out it. Yes. These are the department-wise maximum salary. So like that, these are the queries we should be find out the queries like that. And one more is there, we want to any of the column will be converted into other data type. Sometimes at the data pre-processing stage, if the unsupported format is there, we should converting the data type to the one type to other type. How to converting here? Df.select our suppose salary column. Salary column previously integer value is there, but we want to converting into the floating point value. So df.select, then column name df.salary cost float, converting into the floating type value. So this is the floating point value, we'll be converting it. So like that, we should be convert to the total. Or otherwise, one more small example. Suppose we want adding a new column. How to adding a new column? We want adding a new column, but on syntax df with column. This is used to creating a new column of the existing data frame, df with column, then column name tax, but apply the equation df salary into 4%, 0.4 like that. Then so it can be adding to the tax. Yes. See, it existing tax not there. We are creating a new column or adding a new column for existing data frame. Tax column is calculated. And or otherwise, I want to show the with other variable also. So df2 equal to df with column, same syntax, but now results are shown to the one more variable name, df2. df2 is there. So df2 salary is there, but so with the column syntax used to adding a new column and values through expression with column rename. So we want to rename a column, same syntax but slight modification. With column renamed, existing column is rename must be given it. So previously we have created a new column tax, but now we want to replace rename with tax amount. So df2 dot with column renamed. The syntax is with column renamed, then old name tax, new name tax amount dot show like. See it here. So these are the various ways. So these we are using this through this session. We have understand. So how to select statement, filter with different conditions, and group by with aggregate functions, and as well how to adding a new column, how to rename a column. These are we have understood. Now hope you understood this one. So it is useful to the any data who are interested to the scheduling the data analyst, data scientist, or machine learning engineers. Now thank you for this one.